Hi guys, this is Joy with Obsessed with Scrapbooking, and today we're going to make this fun camping layout. First thing I did, I cut 9 squares at 3 1/4 by 3 1/4. So let's get most of these laid out. Okay, I've laid my squares on a grid here, and basically I start with my square down 1 inch and over 3/4 of an inch. And then I leave a gutter space here of about 1/2 inch and so forth. And I go across this top row. Then I went ahead and I laid my white piece, which was 2 3/4 by 12, up from the bottom 4 5/8, which is between the 1/2 and 3/4 mark. And then I went ahead and put my bottom piece on, and that is 5/8 also from the bottom. So the top is a little bit taller, just FYI. And I started with this square and moved over. All right, these aren't put down yet because I just have them here as placeholders because I need to stamp something here in the middle. And I want to, what if I mess up? So I want to be sure I don't mess up. So that's what the thinking is there. So I didn't stick those 2 down, or I might stick them down real gentle so I could pull them back up if I needed to make adjustments. I'm going to take this off so I can stamp my sentiment in the center there. That'll make our title. I'm using the Camping Life stamp set. It's so cute. It's got some s'mores on it, and the s'more the merrier. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. Tent and everything. So I'm going to be stamping Camping is Life in the center. I'm going to first put my piece of foam underneath. I'm going to condition my stamp on my hand. Or my arm. This isn't my hand, this is my arm. And I'm using black ink. So great about clear stamps is you can see if the whole thing's inked properly. Just as long as you look everywhere. That's usually the downfall, is you don't look everywhere. Perfect. Oh, I love that when it happens. Our next step, and this is a pretty easy one, is to put in the sections that are going to have our photos. Now remember, of course, these are just placeholders for where your photos will go, and you could always use more than the 3 I'm showing here. I ended up decorating a number of them besides that, but if you wanted to have more photos, you could have less decorated squares. So really up to you. All right, I'm going to decorate some squares. This gray plaid is from the Jack Paper pack, and I have got a piece here of 3/4 inch by 3 inch, and it's called Juniper. That's the color. I'm just going to stick it down here along the edge. Now I have a little piece of 1/4 inch white by 3. I'm going to put that down here. Okay, I'm using our Jack compliments. These are so cute, you guys. I've taken some of them out so you can see. If you do camping at all, you have got to get this set. It's so cute. So they've got 2 sets of stickers, and then they've got a bunch of embellishments that are chipboard. So let's find our chipboard star that we're looking for. Just going to set this little star down. I'm going to tie my twine around here. Okay, that piece is going to need some stamp on it. So next I'm going to stamp some mountains on this square of white, just down towards the bottom. Okay, and later for another square, I'm going to need some mountains that I'm going to cut out. So let's go ahead and do that now. Leave that to the side for now because I want to work on this one. Also going to stamp on this one a little sun, very little. And next I have some red gems I'm putting on here that I'm going to use my paper piercer with. This paper piercer does not look like the one I have referenced below. They changed the style, so if you order it, don't be surprised or upset. Okay, and that's one of our little squares done also. I'm going to move on to the next square, and now we're going to be cutting this out. Okay, let's go ahead and stick down our piece now. Got a piece of this cross-hatched paper. So this is like the nighttime of the daytime we just did. Okay, and we'll get out some gems again. There's another little square done. Yay, 3. Okay, and we'll put some gems on here. There's another little square done. Yay, 3. Next I have a white piece here. This is a piece of zip strip from the Jack Paper. It's just 3 inches by half. Next, I'm just going to lay 1/4 of an inch juniper by 3 on top here. I'm going to tie some twine around it. Next, I'm going to stamp my tent in red, and I'm actually going to do ruby ink on this red paper. So it's just kind of an outline. And then I'm going to trim that out. This is going to go ahead and sit right here. I'm going to take the heart and the ruby ink again, and I'm just going to put a little heart next to the campsite. Then I'm going to take my little sun piece, and using the Whisper ink, which is probably what I should have done in this one up here, but I didn't. That's okay. It's all right. We just move along. I'm going to put the little gray sun there. Okay, and now this one is done. So I've got 4 done. I have 1 left to do. And then I need to stamp a couple more things. All right, so with this one, I've gone ahead and take a 3 by 3 piece of white and cut it diagonally, and it's on the 3 inch by 3 inch gray plaid. I'm just going to lay that on here as such. And taking my side sheet, now I'm going to stamp the s'more the merrier. I am using juniper ink. I'm going to cut this out. Now I'm going to go ahead and stick this down, and I'm going to stamp and cut out a few more things. First up, I'm going to stamp my camper using the Whisper ink. Then I'm going to stamp the stick with the marshmallow also in Whisper. And finally, I'm going to stamp the s'more itself here in Whisper. Now I will cut all these things out. Okay, let's first put our camper on here. I got to move my string up a little bit. I think I mounted it too low. Immediately, that was easy. And then we're going to finish this, and all I need to do is to stick down the little stick with the s'more, and I'm going to color this s'more perhaps. Now I have the color French Roast, and I'm just going to lightly color it. And using the mahogany, I'm just going to fill in here just by dotting. Hopefully you can see, to make it look like chocolate. And finally, I'm going to stick these gems down here. And those are all of our squares done. Now let's go ahead and put them on our layout, and we are wrapping it up here. Okay. This guy goes here. This guy goes here. This guy goes here. This one goes here. This one goes here. Woohoo! Now I'll stick them down. And there's our layout complete, you guys. All the little squares we made. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. And if you go camping, may it be not raining and fantastic weather. Take care. Bye-bye.